Hello.
Hello!
Today is a very good day to stream Only Angel.
And today is a good day to stream Satellite.
It is. And welcome to episode 2 of Spill on Styles.
La, 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 the slayest podcast ever.
It's true. In today's episode, we are going to talk about don't worry, darling.
Yeah, we are.
Let's get an applause for the movie, but not the director. Thank you. So of course we're going to start out with our little discussion of what Harry has done over the past week since our last podcast, but we decided to give her a name. Yeah. Why can I not hear you?
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, okay. We decided to name this first segment of our podcast Has Harry Moved?
Yes.
And what is said answer for this week, Sarah?
Yes.
He has moved.
Wow!
Oh my God. He's very silent, actually, like more than we want. So we're going to talk about Tor first. So the last time on our podcast,
sorry.
He had just had Chicago night 1. Since then, he's had 2, 3, 4, and 5.
4 shows.
It's tonight 6 or tomorrow 6?
I think tomorrow, because he had a show last night, and he had a show the night before last night too.
Yeah. Okay. So I think tomorrow is the last night of Chicago. So we'll see if anything special happens. But he did have 4 shows since the last
Praying
time.
Lizzo comes out.
Praying he sings Medicine for once. We'll talk about that. Okay, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we
Okay. So as for the outfits, so Chicago night 2, he wore that like orange.
He wore the goddamn lollipop.
He looked like a popsicle for a real one. Did he not?
He did.
He looked like a popsicle or a lollipop, whatever.
But it was kind of giving.
It was. I like
that one picture of his arm.
Where he was like,
he was like,
when he looked like the Hulk, absolutely. So that outfit was a slay. I liked it.
The outfit was so slay. And then night 3.
Oh wait, hold on. For Chicago 2, can we talk about the fact that after he left the stage, there was a car inside the arena, door open, ready for him to go.
He was out of there.
Mans was so ready to leave. Like there was someone with a towel. He was ready. He was like, "Get me out of here!" Like he was so ready to get out.
Mm-hmm.
The way we like never saw that. Well, I saw it, but like I didn't think that would happen every show.
Yeah,
but she did. But anyways, so yeah, you were saying night 3.
Black leather pants, striped shirt.
Okay.
It was giving the 13 going on 30 dress.
Yeah. It was literally giving like I liked the colors, but I think the pants were the star of the show because we love when he wears leather. It was giving Grammys.
Oh, you had no right to say that.
It was giving Watermelon Sugar Grammys. It was giving 8. Like he ate. I liked it.
He ate.
I liked that one. And it had like a little bit of sparkle going on.
Yeah.
So there's that. Night 4, it was the pink pants with the checker top. Now the checker top was not black. It was green apparently. It was.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was trying to decide whether it was black and white or black and green or white and green.
So I'm blind. Thought it was black the whole time.
I did too. And then I saw a picture, green.
Green. Everyone was like, it was green? Hold on, that's a burp. Excuse me. But so
we all heard that.
Anyways, and then night 5.
He's a goddamn outfit repeater.
Outfit repeater. Different pattern.
Outfit repeater!
Outfit repeater! Beetle. No, I'm kidding. But in fact, repeat an outfit. And you know what? He's done it before, so we don't have to elaborate that much.
Yeah.
We can also talk about the fact that he has not sang Medicine at all for Chicago. There's 1 show left, and he has not sang Medicine at all.
Like, give them nothing, I guess.
I was like, they have really gotten nothing. And the other night when he was supposed to sing it, that girl threw the water on him, and he was
and like, I think it pissed him off.
Like, apparently it was on the set list, and then he took it off after that happened. Like, I get like the whole thing with like Harry baptizing people, but there's a point where you throw it on him, and he's wearing a bunch of electrical stuff, and he's dancing around, and if he like
what if he got electrocuted?
And also, like, if he was in the middle of dancing and like he slipped and hurt himself, there's a limit, there's a line. She crossed it, and it was like a
let's not assume their pronouns, Selena.
Oh, sorry. They. Sorry. They threw like a whole like bucket. Did you just hit yourself? I'm dead. But they like threw a whole lot of water. And if Harry like was in the middle of dancing and they threw the water while he was like jumping and he slipped, he could have hurt himself.
Yeah, so that crossed the line.
So that was, but a lot of people were saying that they snuck like a whole entire bucket in or something.
How does that work?
I don't know. Let's move on. So then I don't remember which night it was. Which night was it that Anne and Gemma were at?
Night 4. Night 3 or night 4. That was that picture she posted.
Number 1, what are they doing in Chicago? Were they just
number 2? The caption said "Pieces of my heart." The silence.
Mama Anne deserves the world, and so does Gemma. And I love it.
I want them to be my mom and my mom.
Can you please adopt us? Anne and Gemma,
genuinely,
ever watching this?
If you ever see this, I'm up for adoption.
We're up for adoption. We've been up for adoption.
Yeah.
So please, that was really cute though. I really like that they went to support him randomly in the middle of Chicago. I don't know. Gorge. And we're also going to talk about this My Policeman poster.
Like, where did that come from?
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Is that you or me?
I don't know.
Hold on, y'all, for a real one. Oh. I just expose myself listening to Keep Driving. Hope we don't get copyrighted. We probably won't. That was funny.
Anyways,
the My Policeman poster. The fact that
my head feels like it's shrinking. Sorry, I just thought I'd say that.
What? I don't know. We have ADHD. Sorry. Who was looking at who? I know Marion was on the end, right?
Marion was looking. No. Marion was looking out. Tom and Patrick were looking at each other. Or let me look at it. Let me look at it.
Ahead and then
wait, I'm looking at it.
Oh yeah. Please show it to the viewers on YouTube if you can.
I will. I'm scrolling.
Because something about
very florals. Oh. No, okay. Tom is looking, or Patrick is looking at Tom.
That needs to be abolished.
Harry Florals.
We love you, Harry Florals. Thank you for your service.
Nora, please DM me on Twitter. Slay. I would love that.
Yeah, thank you for all that, Harry Florals. We appreciate you and the fandom. Just wanted to say that. We really do. So that's it for like My Policeman and stuff. They had a event today.
They did?
Yeah. In London, I think, but Harry's
Harry was the only one that wasn't going.
So thanks. I'm kidding.
Then we had the Chicago sightings.
And a lot more today that we weren't going to talk about, but it literally happened right before we were going to film. But the red shoes, let's talk about that.
Let's put those away.
Okay. I love them dirty Vans. Well, he got new ones actually, right?
No.
Oh. I don't know. Someone said he got new Vans, whatever. But like these red shoes, I kind of like them. They're kind of a slay.
They slayed, but the Vans need to come back.
But like also the fact that today he wore the pink beanie with red shoes.
That needs to be abolished.
That needs to go away. But also, this is kind of random, but not really. Like, he was apparently walking in the most busiest part of Chicago when people found him. This man wanted to be seen.
Like, someone on TikTok was at the Bean, and he was literally there an hour before they were.
I'm like, why are you? I don't want him to get swarmed. I don't want him to, like, I don't know. I want him to be safe. Like, this man is like out and about. So, oh, sorry. I like low-key almost threw up.
Oh, so you like that sound?
Huh? This girl, I cannot hear. It sounds like. Fully couldn't hear that either. That was gorge. Yeah, I can't. Literally couldn't hear it. So now we are moving on.
So don't worry, darling. This is gonna get interesting.
Hold on. Hold your mic closer to your mouth.
Hello.
That's better.
Okay.
I'll
hold her.
There you go. Okay. So don't worry, darling. We're about 13 minutes in. We're going, not really, like on our meeting, we're 13 minutes in. So we're going to discuss
literally everything we possibly can.
Everything that we can with Don't Worry, Darling, just because this was our topic and we knew we wanted a while to talk about it. But by the way, this is going to contain spoilers. So if you haven't seen Don't Worry, Darling yet, do not continue with this podcast. You can watch the first part talking about has Harry moved. But other than that, do not continue.
Do not continue if you have not seen the movie.
Exactly, because you will literally
be spoiled with everything.
Exactly. So from here on, we are going to be spoiling Don't Worry, Darling. So do not continue if you haven't seen it yet. Okay. So the first thing we wanted to talk about was give little story times, a couple minutes of what we were doing when the Don't Worry, Darling trailer dropped.
The first trailer.
Yeah, first trailer. First
Wait,
time.
The teaser trailer?
No, like just like the first time we ever saw something from Don't Worry, Darling. I don't remember.
Okay. It was the teaser trailer.
Okay, so Sarah, be my guest and go first.
Okay. So I was at school. And that was the one day I forgot my AirPods.
Oh.
So I was in health class.
Putting your health on.
And I got a notification. Don't Worry, Darling posted.
Uh-oh.
And I said, yeah, no. So I clicked on it and I had to listen to it with no volume until I got home.
I remember that. You were like, I don't know what anything's on. I don't know. I was like, Sarah, he yells. But you know.
Yeah, that's my story time.
Oh.
Would you care to share?
I would love.
Yours is way more interesting.
So for the YouTube viewers, I will be showing you a video of me crying, just to add to the essence. But so I was in school as well. I was in my piano class. There are like 6 kids, and everyone knows that I'm obsessed with Harry, and so does my teacher. So we're sitting there, and I got a notification that Don't Worry, Darling posted something, and I literally screamed. And like usually when people scream in the middle of class, it's like something's wrong. For me, it was just because the Don't Worry, Darling event happened.
Yeah.
So my teacher was like, Celine, are you okay? And I was like, oh, the Don't Worry, Darling trailer just dropped. He was like, if you need to excuse yourself, you can go into like, the closet and watch it. I was like, thank you. So they took a 5-minute break while I watched the trailer, and I was on the floor sobbing, screaming, shitting, crying. And I walked out crying, and I was like walking back to my piano. This girl was filming me crying, and my teacher was like, are you okay? And I was like, oh my God, like I was literally like hyperventilating. And
wait, wasn't Maddie with you?
Maddie comes in after. We literally like we're sitting there crying. We're like, oh my God, we can't see this.
Shout out to Maddie.
Shout out Maddie, a real one. And she comes in and we're both freaking out over it. And then some kid in my class starts playing the Tubular Bells, like the one in As It Was, where it's like ding, 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 ding. He starts playing the Tubular Bells, not even associated with As It Was. And Maddie and I literally go into like epileptic shock And we're like, oh my God. Because like we hear the bells right after this Don't Worry Darling thing comes out. It is the most chaotic thing. And I would love to just share this video because I think.
Let's see it.
When did it come out?
I've already seen it.
Did it come out April?
No.
No, I'm talking about like the trailer.
I don't know.
Oh
the
my
one
God.
of you in the red sweatshirt?
I was in my Berkeley College of Music sweatshirt because
that is where you're going.
That is my school. Oh, here it is.
My sweatshirt.
This is me. You don't. Yeah.
You don't need the sound.
You don't need the sound, just to know that I'm like not okay. And that's basically it with my story. We just weren't in good places for when this trailer dropped.
No.
That's all I want to say. Now we can talk about a little bit about the promo drama because we can make a whole separate podcast, honestly, about that. You think we should? Because there's
maybe.
Huh?
Maybe we should.
You think?
I mean, it could be its own podcast.
Wait, why is my
Yeah.
We're sorry. I had to pause because your audio is coming out on my computer.
Oh.
So I was confused for a second. But anyways, to go back to what we were saying. Should we or should we talk?
I think so.
Okay, so we're not going to talk too much about the promo drama, also because we don't.
And the Venice Film Festival.
We don't want to talk badly about anyone involved other than Olive Oil because she's problematic. We can talk shit. So we'll move on.
Yeah.
We'll move on to
our experience watching
the movie. Yes.
For the first time.
Out of my mouth. Yeah. So we did not see it together because Sarah lives across the country, so we obviously couldn't go and see it together. And we did see it at different times. So Sarah saw it.
I saw it the night after it came out.
And then I went to an early screening at my local theater, like when they did the IMAX thing. So I went with my friend Christian. And
shout out to Christian.
Shout out to Christian, my bae. Wait, a picture of us is over there. I'm too lazy to get it. Love you. But anyway, so we went together. Sarah, go first. Explain what it's like.
So first of all, I watched it at 9:45 at night. Not my greatest idea.
Perfect.
Second of all, there was this kid sitting outside the theater that I knew. Dogs out. Dogs fully out. And I said, what are you doing?
Put them dogs away.
And he said, it's a long story. And I said, why are your dogs out? And he said, it's a long story. So then I just walked inside.
Gorge.
And I was with two of my friends who also love Harry.
Mm-hmm.
And we got in the theater, put our dogs up. Because we had like where there's like the two sections of the theater. We were in the front row of the back section, like in the middle. So we bought our snacks from Walgreens because we were not about to spend $40 at the movie theater.
Absolutely.
And then we asked for like 7 cups of water for the guy.
Did they give it to you for free?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then the Warner Bros. Intro started.
Uh-oh.
And I went into fight or flight. Genuinely. And in the first 10 minutes, 2 sex scenes.
Yeah, okay. We need to talk about that too.
We'll talk about that once we share our stories.
Yeah.
And once we found out the truth, we were all like, what the hell?
For real.
And then the ending scene. I can't.
Oh my god.
Like, and then they started playing whatever the fuck song was playing for the ending credits.
Yeah, the ending credit music.
And then I genuinely died.
And then you're like, what is my life now?
Yeah.
With you all
the time.
Ooh. It's giving Arianka. Oh my god, you really ate. You said it.
Okay, Selena, would you care to share your first experience?
I would love to.
Okay.
So I found out about this early screening through Twitter. Shout out to the account that told me. I'm not going to expose because they're a small account who gets to know things before everyone else. So I'm not going to say. But anyways, shout out to them. I bought my friend and I tickets because he wanted to also go. I forced him to go, but he wanted to at the same time. So thank you for coming with me. So we got there. By the way, it was literally storming. Like, I literally thought we were gonna get sucked up by a hurricane. That's how crazy it was outside. We were like, don't worry, darling, here we come. So I was wearing my Harry merch, walked inside, every person in there was wearing Harry merch. It was like a cult. It was literally like we were going to a cult to like summon a demon or something. It's kind of fun. So we get in, we get snacks. I don't even know why I bought food because I couldn't eat. I was so anxious. Hold on, I literally have to burp. I am literally so sorry if you heard that.
Anyway, I heard that loud and clear.
That was the demon we summoned in that theater. Came out of my body. He starts singing Little Freak. He's like, Little Freak. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways, so we go in the theater and they have a Q&A before.
Like also, oh yeah.
Also, I brought a little guest with me, my Harry doll, and I airdropped a picture of him to everybody, and so many people accepted. But anyways, the Q&A started. As soon as Olivia walked out, we all booed her, and it was the greatest energy. When Harry came out and Gemma and anyone but Olivia, we all cheered. The Q&A, I completely blacked out. So then the movie started, and I was shaking. Like, my hands were like literally like this. I have never been so anxious for a movie in my life. And
also, can I mention
what?
My Policeman comes out in 6 days.
We are not going to discuss because I can't think about going through that again.
No.
And it's going to be worse. And we're also going to have another podcast about My Policeman, by the way.
When it comes out.
When it comes out. So stay tuned for that. So, anyways, first 10 minutes, 2 sex scenes, not even like penetrative, but like.
You mean penetration?
Penetration? I don't know.
You said penetrative.
Penetrative. No pee and poo-poo. So, whatever. Apparently.
Rip headphone users for that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. But anyways, we were just shook to the core. I kept looking over at Christian. We were just, I don't know. I kind of blacked out, not gonna lie. And then afterward, I had to think about my life. I instantly started coming up with theories because I am just that bitch who comes up with theories, hence our next section of this podcast.
I was just about to say, that is such a good transition.
Was it? I was about to say, I instantly started making theories. And then I saw the movie 2 days later with my sister, but we'll move on. Started making theories, hence moving on to our next segment.
Which is theories for Don't Worry, Darling.
Our wonderful, sexy theories. So we make
it has the list.
I do have the list because I don't know if you guys came from TikTok or if you know me on TikTok. I'm at Harry's Angel. I made a video.
I'm at Ever Since New York Austin.
Please follow us. Thank you.
Please follow us. Thanks.
And follow our Instagram and Twitter down here for our podcast, please.
Yes.
But anyways, back to this. And I made a video that kind of went not viral, but it has like 200,000 views, talking about My Policeman. Basically, not. Oh, pardon my language. Meant to say Don't Worry, Darling. My theories on Don't Worry, Darling. I'm just thinking about it now. Okay. My theories on Don't Worry, Darling. And like just explaining the ending because a lot of people didn't understand, and that's okay. So I just made a video explaining it to people, and it blew up a little bit. And then I made like 15 videos after that. So if you don't want to hear us talk on here and you want to go watch specific videos with specific questions, go on my TikTok and look at that if you want. Or if you've maybe seen it already. I don't know. But anyways,
who knows?
So we're here before the podcast, actually. We decided to highlight our favorite theories that we discussed. And we're going to talk about them right now. We're at the 26-minute mark, so we have about 15 minutes left.
Okay. We'll go fast for these. And if you don't get it, go to her TikToks.
Yeah. So the first thing I wanted to mention was Frank saying fall deep into the truth when Alice returns to reality for the first time.
That shit is crazy.
That man's always in her head. He's obsessed.
No, because Harry's listening to her podcast in the real world. So I think she's hearing his podcast in Victory.
And it's like sneaking into her subconscious and she's hearing things. I don't know. Also, another little thing that I wanted to mention, like skipping over that, is that I feel like only her files can be seen by men.
Yeah.
This whole entire society was created by men and they created the women. I think that only men can see files talking about the women because they were the ones who created them.
Yes, that is so true.
Does that make sense?
Or maybe it's either men or just the doctor.
Or just Dr. Collins and Frank.
And Frank, yeah.
Who really created Victory in the first
place. Well, they were like the two men that created the whole entire
thing. And also Frank was like, I know everything about you.
Yeah.
It's probably because the files.
God damn it, Frank.
Gosh darn Frank. Oh yeah. So we also think that Alice's shock therapy actually goes wrong because Alice accessed real life memories when she should have had them wiped.
Also, when Harry started singing with you all the time, and she had all those flashbacks. Yeah. I think he was trying to test if the shock therapy actually worked when he did that.
And it definitely did it, Miss Girl. We'll talk about my bathtub thing last because
that shit's crazy.
Oh, I found a little parallel in like the dialogue. So during Jack's promotion, Frank said, "Are you the man you say you are?" And then in real life, before like Victory was even a thing, Frank said in his podcast, "I know you're the man you say you are." And I just thought that was really like,
that was a little crazy.
Scary. That was a little scary. And yeah, other than that, oh wait, just kidding. So in the end of the movie, when Alice is like running out of her house after killing her not dear husband, just her husband, Jack.
Her significant other.
Her pet.
Her person.
Her it.
Yeah.
Basically, when all of the lights started exploding outside in Victory, I think that's the women starting to realize things.
Like realize it's not real.
Cause like Bill was like, this wasn't supposed to happen, and then
Bill is so neurodivergent. Like I just want to point that out.
Shut up, Bill, with his spit going.
Shut up, Bill.
Shut up, Bill. That's what
it, girl.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about.
Wait, there was another one. The one about how we thought Bill kidnapped Violet in the real world.
Oh, LOL. Oh yeah. So we don't think that Bill and Violet were like married in real life or were associated with each other.
Like we think Bill kidnapped Violet for the sole experience of having a wife in a perfect world.
Yeah, because we either think that he I saw someone have a theory that Bill was actually gay in real life and that his family didn't accept him, so he like kind of put himself into the simulation to try to like
it was kind of like conversion therapy.
I'm not even gonna lie, like I saw a girl think that and like kind of agree because he is like he just gave me that vibe and he was very afraid of it.
And Violet was also so afraid. She looked so scared the whole time.
Like someone said that and like that could be the situation. Like not everyone had a prior relationship to Victor. Yeah. Or he could have just kidnapped her, but people have a lot of theories, especially about Bunny's character, but I don't want to give her attention, so we're not going to talk about
it.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about my main theory. I don't know how the fuck I came up with this, by the way.
I don't either.
Like, we've been watching Don't Worry Darling a lot on, like, pirated websites.
We are those people.
We are those bitches, because we don't want to spend money on
10 minutes.
Shut up, Zoom. But we just like watched a lot and I decided to like
it's probably unhealthy, but
it is. It's been a while though. I want to go back in the theater. But anyways, I just watched it one time and just thoroughly paid attention. Like I didn't even care about the plot or like, but I just thoroughly dove into the movie. So this is what I came up with. So the bathtub scene. Okay. Alice is filling herself up a bath and she's like drinking a little and she's looking at herself in the mirror. So it shows Alice like looking in the mirror. And I have a theory that the mirrors in Victory are secret exit portals. Let me elaborate. So I think that when Alice was looking in the mirror, she was drinking, she was stumbling, whatever. I think that she like touched the exit portal and it brought her back to reality. And
for a split second.
For like literally a split second. Because
obviously Harry was there in reality, so he could put her back in.
Yeah. So Jack was already there in reality because at that time.
Oh my god, I said Harry.
Oh, Harry. We can call him Hack or Jerry. But anyways, so at that time Jack was at work and basically back in reality to be able to put Alice back in if she ever came out. So I think that's what he
came out of the closet.
Slay. And then that's why Alice wakes up in the bathtub and she's like, how do I get here? And then Jack is like there all of a sudden.
He's like, let's have a baby.
He's like, let's have a baby. Because the way that he wanted to make that decision. Sorry, that was my Lexapro alarm.
I was just about to say, is that Little Miss Lexapro?
That was my alarm called Little Miss Lexapro. But anyways, so that's why like Jack brought up like, oh shit, sorry. Let's have a baby. Why was he trying to make that decision for her? He was like, let's have a baby. That's not your decision. You're not the one carrying the baby. So shut up. Weird ass man. And that's why, oh yeah. So let me mention this part real quick. So when Alice is like sinking into the water, you can see that her reflection is still above water and looking at her. I think that is like reality her looking at her in the simulation.
Like, girl, what are you doing?
Girl, she is like falling in and out of subconsciousness and she's like, but she's like, she just can't get out of it. So other than that, those are just some of our theories. We have a lot more. Again, if you want to check out my TikTok, it's
TikTok.
It's HRRYSANGCL. I posted all of like my Don't Worry Darling videos there if you want to go check more out. We just did a little bit of theory discussion on here just because like we don't want to make the whole thing about theories. So if you want to go check out more of that, go on there.
Slay. Transitioning.
Did you hear it again? Guys, I have been drinking these carbonated drinks all day and I can't contain myself. Okay, so that's it for all of our
Girl, I've literally heard you short on the toilet.
Today's opposite day. That is lying.
Yeah, today is opposite day actually.
It is. October 15th is now official opposite day just for us. You didn't have to expose me. Actually, it's like, yeah, it is opposite day. So Sarah started. Anyways, so that is the end of the Don't Worry Darling segment. We're going to move on to our little outro.
Our last section.
Our last little section.
Which is Slay or Nay.
It is. Welcome to Slay or Nay, episode 2 edition. Sarah, was this week a slay or a nay?
I think it was a slay.
You do?
But even though no show's got medicine, which he needs to kill himself for that. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that.
Oh, yeah, no. He's not killing himself. He's just...
He needs to be abolished for that.
He needs to be, like, told sing medicine.
Yeah. The outfit slayed. And he didn't cut his hair either.
So I saw that he did.
Huh?
I saw someone say that he did cut his hair.
He did not. I refuse.
Oh, no, he did not cut his hair. If he did, I'm gonna cry. Is that
so? That's my recap.
I think it was a slay this week. I think all of his outfits have been a slay so far for Chicago. Besides
last night.
Yeah. The only nays that I have are the red shoes. I don't know why. And the fact that he hasn't sang Medicine yet. You gotta give Chicago something.
Yeah, those are my nays.
You gotta give him something. But those are the only nays. But
I hope he brings out Lizzo tomorrow for a real one.
Oh, I would throw up in a good way.
No, because she's playing the United Center the night after he leaves.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and Harry added that show after she added that show.
Oh shit. Chicago will win if they get Lizzo. So I don't know. We can pray and we can hope. But other than that, I think everything else like overrid. I just think the fact that Harry has been meeting so many fans and like talking to them a lot and being out and not hiding, you know, and going out and just enjoying his life and his time off. I think that's a slay. I think that Sorry. I think that's the biggest slay though. Yeah. The fact that he's enjoying his time off.
Slaying.
Okay. Well, our time is coming to an end.
Yes.
So we would like to thank you
for listening.
For joining us on our second episode of Spill on Styles.
Spill on Styles.
I'm so.
Oh.
Who are you? Who are you?
I'm Sarah.
Okay, that's good to know.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say that.
I'm Selena.
And I'm Sarah.
Second time is what's the saying? Second time's the charm?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who came up with that. But anyways, we're so bad at this.
And thank you for listening to the second episode of Spill on Styles.
We really ate this episode. We'll be back next
week.
We won't tell you what we're talking about yet. That's always a surprise.
Yeah.
So we are.
It's also because we figured it out the night before.
That is kind of true, but we always make our little notes. Like we want to make this as organized.
Yeah.
Fun for you guys. So
fun.
Thank you so much for listening, and we are so excited to continue this. Make sure to follow our social media. It should be down here because I made something that's supposed to have our social media down here. If it's not, I'm sorry. Also, Spill on Styles podcast on Spotify now. Everyone, clap. Thank you. We are now on Spotify and Amazon Music.
My policeman.
Huh?
I said my policeman.
My policeman is next week, so
we're on the same. We're on the same website as Harry. Just think about it like
that. That makes me ill. We have about 20 seconds left, so we're gonna go. But thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Goodbye.